Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another Zone Mortalis Battle Report. We have another guest for you. His name is Jose. You might have seen him in a previous Zone Mortalis game with his glorious Emperor's Children, or you might follow him on Instagram to actually see all his beautiful painted models. Today we are playing Sweep and Clear mission from the Siege of Cathonia book, and it's basically a really cool mission. We have the table split into 4 quarters, and you actually have to hold those quarters to score points. As you can see, a beautiful battlefield, a beautiful Zone Mortalis for your viewing pleasure as well. As for Jose, he is bringing the Raven Guard, a first in the Zone Mortalis games here at SN, and what a glorious list he's brought. He's brought a bit of everything to actually see how they actually perform, because it is his first time using this Raven Guard force in a very long time. As for myself, I will be bringing the World Eaters again. I have brought a Berserker Assault list at 1500 points, and it's got a lot of punch in close combat and some tasty shooting as well. So let's see how both lists perform, but first up, let's check out the lists with Jose's list coming first.
Hello guys, it's Jose back in SM Battle Reports. I brought this time Raven Guard. We're gonna play some Mortalis with my friend Pardo, and that's gonna be really cool. So let's jump straight into the list, because as a Rite of War, I'm having Decapitation Strike, which is a really cool Rite of War for this legion, and I'm really looking forward to test how it works in some Mortalis. So in HQ, I'm having just one Praetor. The Praetor is having a Corvid jump pack, because it's gonna give me 2 extra inches to move. And also he's having a Raven's Talons, a couple of those, because it's gonna give me 2 extra attacks. Why is that? Because I'm having, as a Warlord trait, the Bane of Tyrants. The Bane of Tyrants means that if I'm attacking an independent character, it's gonna give me +1 strength and +1 attack. But if I'm attacking his Warlord, it's gonna give me +2 strength and +2 attacks. So that's why the decision of why I want to put that Warlord trait on it. So let's jump straight into the elite slots. So for the elite slots, I'm having a Dreadnought. The Dreadnought is having just 2 Gravis Power Fists with 2 Meltagun inbuilt in it, which is gonna be really efficient in the game, I believe, right? And also I brought some Mor Deythans, and this is the cheesy part, I will say, of the list, because this unit is really efficient. In all what they do during one turn, they're gonna be super efficient. And they're having the Combi-Weapon, because it's the way to have them. So, and after that, I'm having also the Apothecaries. I'm having 2 Apothecaries, one of them with a jump pack and power sword, and the other one with just the power sword itself. So let's jump into the truth already, where I'm having right now only 2 identical squads of tactical marines. They're having nothing special but the auger scanners, because it's really important to have it on the some Mortalis games. And also I brought this time something that I really like it, which is the support squad full plasma. Plasma is the way to play, definitely. Even though there have been nerfs in this edition, it's still doing the work, and it's quite much more balanced. I really like what they do. And also I have to say that in elite slots, I'm having also a Tech Marine. I forgot to say, sorry, I apologize about that. And he's having also Auger Scanner, and he's gonna be attached to the support squad, which is quite convenient for the game, right? So fast attack, I'm having at last the Dark Furies, where I'm having 10 guys, just having the 3 slavers of, chosen of the slavers, or I don't remember, the surgeons, let's say that, okay? And chosen of the slain, I remember in the end. So I'm having 3 of them, because they're having two up Artificer armors, and they're having better weapon skill, and they're way better in that point. So you can challenge with them, you can trick a little bit the game with that thing, no? Also, we have to say that Praetor is going to be attached to this unit. So here we go. Let's have fun. Let's have some really cool games with Pardo, and let's go there, buddies.
So here we go again with the World Eaters, this time in Zone Mortalis at 1500 points. I'm still going with the Berserker Assault Rite of War, because I believe that apart from it being a cracking Rite of War, it is even better in Zone Mortalis with the movement, +2 movement and +2 to charges being very tasty within the Zone Mortalis itself. Now, moving on to HQs, we only have one, obviously, again, down to Zone Mortalis. The less HQs, the better to deploy and come in from reinforcements using those reinforcement points. So I'm only taking one. It is a Praetor in Artificer Armour, and he has the Butcher's Claw Warlord trait. He also has a Master Crafted Thunderhammer. Now, he also has an addition of a retinue of 8 in total, 8 chosen, all of them wielding chain axes and bolt pistols, just to make them nice and cheap, and obviously the Legion banner to go with it. Obviously, this squad is very underestimated, not underrated, because weight of attacks is key. They do have about 5 attacks on the charge. They would normally wound any normal infantry on a 2-up because of the +1 strength from the chain axe and the +1 from the Warlord trait as well. So yeah, pretty tasty unit, and of course the best thing about it is the resilience they have with the 2-up armor. Moving on to elites, first of all we have a Contemptor Dreadnought, 2 Plasma Blasters in its Gravis Power Fists, and 2 obviously Gravis Power Fists to go with it. Again, close combat orientated, very well detailed, and I enjoy them in Zone Mortalis. Then moving on to troops, where I have 5 separate units. First of all, I have 2 units of Tactical Marines. They are 10 man. I have Artificer Armor upgrade on the Sergeant, and he also is wielding a Power Fist to go with it. Vixilia upgrade as well. Always like that Vixilia to actually get that extra +1 in combat resolution. And again, those are 2 exactly the same units. Then, because of this Rite of War, I also have 2 Rampager units. Again, these are 8 man, and both of them are 8 man. I have a Meteor Hammer and the Artificer Armor on the Rampager's Champion. I have 5 with the very brutal Phalanx Blades, and then 2 with Excoriator Chain Axes for a bit more of a punch. So again, both units exactly the same. And then lastly, for the very first time for myself, we have a Terminator Indomitor squad. So a unit of 5. I have 4 of them with combi bolters and power fists, and the Sergeant is rocking a power axe to go with them. So interesting units. I think that they're very underrated for the points they cost. So let's try them in Zone Mortalis and see how it feels. That is my list, 1500 points of World Eater's goodness. And now let's go straight onto the battlefield, and that's coming right up.
Torak dragged his chain axe across the Flasteel wall. Its dormant chain teeth sparked as it scratched across the surface. The screech of the weapon, coupled with the rattle of chains draped across Torak's armor, echoed throughout the corridors. Torak wanted his presence known to all nearby. He relished the chance of an encounter. The nails bit harder at the mere thought of violence. The World Eater Terminator was on the hunt. His hulking frame pressed at a pace through the dark and cramped labyrinth of rooms and passageways. The prey? Raven Guard Loyalists. The sons of Korax were elusive and deadly. They would strike out from the shadows and vanish once again into the darkness. Torak deemed it cowardice. He called out through the empty hallways, begging the enemy to face him. If they would not emerge, he would find them. It would just be a matter of time.
And here we go. Both armies now fully deployed and ready for Zone Mortalis. Jose back in the studio, this time with his Raven Guard. Obviously, you've seen his introduction. You've seen how beautiful they are. So it is a win already, Jose. You're 1-0 because your army's more beautiful than mine. We are playing Sweep and Clear. So basically, for those of you who haven't played this mission before, you score at the end of the turn for each quarter you hold with line units. The only way you can contest is by having more line units than obviously the opposing player. You won the first roll-off, Jose.
Yeah, I was.
And you've chosen to be the defender.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect role for the Raven Guard in this case against the Wall Eaters. So let's give it a chance, right?
Yes, and the good thing as well, you also have an extra secondary you can get by killing something before I kill something that is yours, and you will gain a point for being the defender.
That's right.
Okay, so as I'm the attacker, I will go through my deployment first. So obviously I've deployed, like we stated at the beginning, we are doing 7 reinforcements points this time. We think that it is the pinnacle point. We think that having one more really helps out in Zone Mortalis, so we're playing with that. So I have my 2 tactical squads, obviously one in the back here, which will be scoring, one ready to move on to this table quarter, and then we've got my retinue and my Warlord, which obviously normally has 4 points. If you deploy it on the battlefield, if you deploy your Warlord, you do get it halved, so it's cost me 2 points. And then we've got one of the Rampager squads, which is a troop slot for this Rite of War, costing me 1, and then we've got the Dreadnought for 2. So quite a lot on the table. As for reinforcements, I still have my Terminator squad and another Rampager squad, which is just 2 points, so I could put them both in my next turn, because we do get 2 reinforcement points at the beginning of every turn. Now, moving on to the Raven Guard. You are now more tricky than me. You have all your little tricks here, because why are you so close to me? Anyway, let's take us through your deployment. So you've spent 7 as well. You've spent 7 as well
too. The only thing is that, as we know already, as I have said already, this unit is cost 4 points in total to deploy.
Because it's not a retinue.
Yeah, exactly. That's the tricky part, right?
Yep.
So yeah, well, this 4 points here is what is the whole core of the army
list,
actually, and it's quite tricky in the deployment because of that.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that because it's 7 points, I was be able to deploy the lines, and in this case, I could infiltrate my troops.
Yes.
And they're the 2 only tactics guys that I have just deployed already in my area, in Pardo's area, and then I have the plasma guys with the whole candies.
Yeah, and all the attachments. So as well, Zone Mortalis, Tech Marines, Apothecaries don't account for reinforcement points.
Exactly.
So that unit has both of there, and as Jose stated, he has already declared this table quarter with that tactical squad. In reserves, you do have 2 units that are both elites.
Yeah, that's the tricky part, right? I mean, 4 points, that's really woof.
Yeah, but look, you do get 2 each turn, so it means that you will they can come in 2 turns. Problem is that you can't really flank unless you wait a bit. Yeah. So what do you have in reserve?
Just the Mor Deythan, the combi Volkites, and also the Dreadnought itself.
The Dreadnought itself, because of points. Perfect. So apart from that, as you can see, we do have some jump pack infantry. So we've opened up the middle area. So they can use their jump packs in the middle area as a sort of like bunker area in the middle. Obviously, all the corridors will be closed ceiling, so you won't be able to use his jump packs, but we have allowed it in the middle. I think it makes sense. It would have been a bigger area here in the middle with all the generators here in the middle. Perfect. So that is the end of that. I'm going first. You can't steal the initiative because you don't have enough reinforcement points to add it to your 7+. So World Eaters going first, coming right up. Okay, we're back. Movement over for turn 1, and everything moving up, trying to get into the table quarters to obviously secure some tasty points at the end of the turn. There won't be any interactions, just because obviously there's nothing to shoot at or nothing to charge at. But let's go through the movement. So this tactical squad has moved up. Obviously, I can't run because you can't run through doors, so we've just moved up, ready for this onslaught of plasma. But I do have a little trick here on the side. Hopefully that works. I've stayed put here, got in a good place. Obviously, shielding off this table quarter so no reinforcements can come in, and obviously getting a point for this quarter. And my retinue and my Rampager squad have just moved into this generator room in the middle, waiting for obviously the oncoming attack, not attackers, defenders actually for this game, to move through that door on that side. So moving towards here, these two are, this is not line, this is line, so we'll be scoring, so I will be hunting down for another scoring objective or corner in one side, and then I've run up with my Contemptor, again hunting down some Loyalists. I was going to say stinky Loyalists, but I'm a Loyalist at heart, so can't really say anything about it. How do you think about that? What do you think of my movement? Not much happening, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite tricky. The sailings and all the Zone Mortalis movements are always really tricky, and
you always have to be thinking one step ahead.
Exactly.
And when I always play with something that infiltrates, it's so much more trickier to play Zone Mortalis. I played Rob from Meadows Miniatures with his Alpha Legion,
right?
And it was so tricky to play him because there was so much infiltrating, and already applying pressure on this side is huge, because your deployment looks like a Dawn of War now, more than a sweep and clear. Anyway, that's the end of me. I'll stop talking now and let Jose do his movement, because that is coming right up.
Let's go there.
Okay, we're back, and Raven Guard movement turn 1 is now over. We have pushed up on this flank, opened the door. Now the Plasma Squad, support squad, is now ready to unleash Plasma into the upcoming Tactical Squads. Just behind here, we have the Tactical Squad also moving up, so some extra cover fire over here. And then Jose, take us through what's actually happening in the middle here.
I just moved the Dark Furies just in this point because I'm not gonna be able. I don't want to risk the charge.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give one more extra turn to be able to charge that unit.
Yeah,
so
because we did actually measure, right? It was a 6-inch with a -2 for going through the generator, and you do have the extra movement now, which I don't have, which is always good.
I'm gonna play with that definitely. And then I'm keeping this one here, which is just emulating what you're doing in that corner, right?
We both have a unit on each of the quarters, and it's good because we'll be scoring a point on each there. Yeah. So we do have some action though on this turn with some shooting coming up. Okay, starting off the shooting phase, he is being quite clever here because I could Savage Tide, which I might. So he's going to go the bolters first, try and remove a couple of tactical marines first, and then go and wipe me out with all the plasma. So we're going to do some bolter fire first.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hitting on 3s here.
Yeah, hitting on 3s. So 3 up.
Yep.
And let's remove the ones on the 2s. And there's another 2 here. Now 4 up.
4 ups, 2 wounds.
Yeah. But where are you going?
Not bad at all.
Oh, actually, it's
1,
quite
2,
good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
3, 8. 8 in total. That is very tasty.
That's a really good.
4 and 4. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 Artificer Armour. Obviously, SN rules. I can only do the maximum of my initiative. So 2 up, 2 up. Ah. Whoa, he's dead. And then these are all 3 ups. So that's 3 in total. Taking out my Sergeant with a Power Fist, which is pretty good. Okay, so that's them dead. What else do you have in store?
I'm going to be shooting now with the plasma there.
Okay. So let's do this.
That's
the time. So I will do Savage Fury here. Now,
sure.
I'm thinking about it because obviously I will have my Feel No Pain because they are strength 7. And apart from that, if I can get into combat, I do have my Chainswords. And if I can bob this unit down at this specific point within the door, I think I'm in for a good chance to do some damage. So let's see how this goes. It's going to hurt, but I'm going to try my best to survive.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark this bolt pistol for the Apothecary and also for the Tech Marine. Okay. Marine.
Yep, perfect. You do have to do 2 at a time because they do have gets hots.
Yeah.
So we have to do them separately to know who gets the gets hots.
Separately, every 2 up. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of slow, but
that's it.
It has to do it. Yeah. So hitting on
3s.
Yep.
We got 2 already.
Hit, yeah.
One
gets hot. Yep.
Nothing.
Oh, yep, all hits.
One gets hot. Gets
One more
hot.
gets hot.
Well. That's right.
Yeah.
That's all
And
right.
now we have to. One of them has to be the sergeant. So this one's the sergeant, let's say.
Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, right.
Okay.
It's hitting everything.
2 up. Perfect.
Hitting everything.
Last one. 1 miss, and so 3 gets hot,
Three
which you have
gets
to do
hot.
3 normal 3 up armor saves.
And also feel no pain in case that I'm failing.
Yes.
But everything
Perfect.
is all right.
Okay, and the feel no pain is because of your apothecary, right?
Yes,
Just remember.
exactly.
Okay, and then you've got 2 bolt pistols as
Oh, yeah,
well.
you're right.
Both hits?
Both hitting.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So 4s and 2s, but wanting 4s on there as well because of the breaching.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's go.
here we go.
Let's go here. 1,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8 breaching.
Yeah.
These are all wounds also because it's strength 7, so these are normal wounds.
Yeah.
And then those 2 are wounds as well. Okay, so I'll do these first.
Okay.
Normal saves. So 3 up saves with feel no pain because of that's a pass. And then I've got 4 normal saves with 3 ups and feel no pain. So that's 2 dead for now. Put these there, and then I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves. 2, 4, 6, 8, and these are only feel no pain. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys left. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all dead.
Just right, okay.
All dead. plus one. So you've spilt over by 1. Perfect.
Perfect. That was perfect.
Great shooting. That's a line unit removed on my side, which is very important on turn
Really
1. This
important
is
in
what
this
I mean
game.
by infiltrating. It is great. Come in aggressive from the side, wiped out a line unit, and now we'll be scoring this table quarter at the end. So these guys are off. Let's count points for the end of the turn. You hold this corner and this corner, and I hold this corner, and I don't hold this corner because this line unit is still in this table quarter. So 2-1 for you, 3-1 for you, because you've killed something before I've killed you, because being the defender. So there it is, 3-1, and that's the end of it. Let's go on to turn 2. Okay, we're back. Turn 2 after a brutal turn 1. Thank you, Jose. So yeah, it's been actually quite an impactful removal of this unit because obviously of line. Now, moving on to here, I've moved up. Now, they have a 14-inch movement, so I know they will be hunting down one of these units. And this unit, if you are obviously a veteran to Horus Heresy, you know how potent they are and how easily they can basically cut down one of these units. So I've moved up, haven't moved up straight onto them, maybe basically moving each unit 1 away so they can only hunt 1 unit per turn. Dreadnought coming in through the back. Now, there's a couple of advantages from doing that. Basically, it is I can come in from that door in later turns, or I can carry on hunting that tactical squad where they basically can't hide because that is the final end to the board. Now, I do have 2 units still off the board. I've managed to stay with my 2 reinforcement points. I'm just going to get my little tokens from here just to remind me that I do have 2, and I'm going to keep them for my next turn to actually try and flank them on one of the sides. So that is my movement. Again, I don't think there's any shooting. I'll measure up some bolter fire, and if there is, you will see in the next obviously video that we will be shooting. If not, we will go straight onto horses turn 2, I guess.
Yeah,
so we'll measure up and go onto that. Okay, we're back for turn 2 movement for the Raven Guard now finished, and it's going to get bloody. He's actually gone for the Rampagers, so he's basically moved his full jump pack 14 and now really close. He basically can't fail. On this side, we do have, again, the support squad with the tactical squad moving towards the middle. Again, I think his plan is basically to hunt these guys down, same as me on that side. But now we do have the Mor Deythan coming in, and these are actually pretty tasty. They've got a nice trick, which we're going to see. If you haven't seen them in play, you will see how good they are against anything, but against Contemptors they're really good, just because of the rending as well. Exactly. So movement now over. Obviously, the tactical squad has stayed put. We will have some close combat. No shooting, I don't think, on this side, but we do have some shooting on the other side. So I'll let Hossi get some dice ready, and he's going to show us just how good they are. Okay, we're back, and before he starts shooting, I will basically shoot back as soon as he moved. I forgot to do it in my previous recording. So looking for 6s here. Nothing there, so no melter shots going in. Now, let's explain what's happening here. So you've got 20 shots, and it's one use only, once per game. Take us through.
Fatal Strike. I mean, Mor Deythan has that special ability that once per game you can make your shooting rending fall, basically, which is really brutal. And also the ballistic skill is 5, which is going to be a huge saturation towards anything. I mean, dreadnoughts or special units or whatever.
Hey, you take down anything.
Yeah, I mean, basically during one turn, it's one of the most powerful units in the game, I would say.
Especially with a big unit of 10. You have 5. You've been nice. You've been nice.
Imagine.
Okay, so we're going to start shooting.
Yeah.
We're going to split the attacks because obviously the Volkite has the extra deflagration and the bolt is
apart. So
both are wounding on 6s, but we're looking for 4s. Rending always wounds anything, doesn't matter the toughness.
Exactly.
So what are you going to do first?
Let's do the bolters first.
Bolters first, okay. Hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 misses, not bad. And then looking for 4s.
And looking for 4s. Yeah, let's do it straight.
Yeah, we can do it straight through. Oh, so that is 4 for now. I'll put them to one side. And then now we've got all the Volkites.
The Volkites here.
Again, hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. It's hitting 8 again.
2 misses, yeah, that's not bad. And then looking
4
for
again.
4s.
Yes.
Oh,
6.
That is
6. 10 in total.
10 in total, right?
Yeah.
5.
You had to throw separately because
the 3 doesn't wound. No, the 3 doesn't wound.
It was a 4, sorry.
No, I think it was 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 in total.
Okay.
So
I haven't seen it, sorry.
4 and there we go. Now, these are 5 wounds of deflagration. So let's do these first. These are 5-ups because they're ending. Okay, pass only 1. So he's down to 2 wounds, and you do deflagrate 4 more times.
But this deflagration doesn't have this ability, okay?
Oh, it doesn't have
6s.
it. Okay, cool.
Only 6s, okay?
Okay.
Which is 1. One more wound.
Okay, so a 2 up here. Fails anyway. So he's down to 1 wound, and basically I need to pass all these saves. If not, you've killed the dreadnoughts. Wow. Oh, not enough. Now, that's a dreadnought down. That is how potent this is. Let's see the explosion. 3 inches. I might get 1, maybe nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, perfect death. Okay, so that's a Contemptor down. That grants you a point as well, Jose, because it is an elite choice. So you kill an elite choice. Wow, stop doing this to me.
That's the work, definitely.
And that was only 5 guys. Imagine 10, which is where you want to do them.
Shows and if you are adding a Moitat in there.
With 12 more shots, right, from him. Ugh, disgusting. Okay, no more shooting. Obviously, there's nothing to shoot here. Quick charge here. I will brace there really quickly.
Yeah.
I pass, so basically I am fearless for this turn. Roll your charge. I don't think you can fail, but there we go. That's a 7. Let's move everybody in. Let's count some dice because there's a lot of dice. You get +1 initiative, right?
Yes.
Ouch. Okay, everything moved in. Dice at hand. A lot of dice. We're going to be rolling for a long, long time. Now, all your unit is initiative 5 because your Praetor is initiative 5.
Yeah.
And your unit gets a +1 when they charge.
Sudden strike, yeah.
Sudden strike. So initiative 5, which is scary because you're going to strike with everything before me. Now, I do have reach 1 on my Meteor Hammer with my Sergeant, or what's it called, Rampager Champion. So I'm going to do these first, and then you can do all your initiative 5.
Perfect.
So weapon skill 5 to weapon skill 5 as well.
5-2, yeah.
Hitting on 4s, that is 1 hit. And then I'm +2 to this, isn't it? Plus Meteor Hammer, +2. So 2 to wounds. That is a 5-up, which is a breaching. So basically...
Yeah, one wound.
One wound on one of them.
Okay, I'm going to be doing the whole attack. I'm going to start with the Chosen of the Slain first.
Okay.
That is in that duel, which is 6 attack.
Lovely. So this is, by the way, this is a challenge, obviously a challenge, and that was, I've just done 1 wound onto him.
Exactly. So 4 up.
Okay.
And it's hitting, I'm missing, yeah, well.
There we go.
That's all. And then I can reroll this, okay?
Yes.
It's 4 up.
It's basically lightning claws, but with a rending of a 5.
Yeah,
up, basically.
exactly.
And the strength is still 4, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I can
so
reroll
2,
this
and
too.
you can reroll those. So that is him dead.
Yeah, literally.
Now, in SN rules, also, we spill over. when you're doing challenges. So he would die straight away with that, and then he's going to do one more wound onto someone else. And then this is AP3, isn't it?
Yeah, AP3.
So it goes through as well because my armor is 3. So that is 2 dead in total from him.
Okay.
Okay, so you can carry on now attacking.
Perfect. So
So that is 2 dead for now. I'll mark it here. What else do you want to do?
I'm gonna do the attacks with the Praetor. He's having 7 attacks.
Okay.
And he's hitting on 3s. Okay.
And the same weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
3 up here, so missing only 1. I'm hitting on 4s. We're looking for 5s and re-rolling. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't matter because my armor save is now 3 up, so you're looking for 4s really.
So
yeah, so that is 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 more dead, so 5 in total. 6 in total because my champion is dead. So just have 2 more dead alive. So do you want to kill him? Do you want to kill them? Okay. And now the rest of the attacks, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be like a lot of.
Do you want to do like 3 guys? Because I think
let's do 3 guys by 3 guys.
You can basically kill them with that.
Actually, now I'm gonna be hitting on 5s because you have weapon skill 5.
Yes.
And I'm having 4 with these guys.
You're hitting on 3s because of the Predator weapon skill.
But
6.
I have to chosen of the lane that they're gonna have 5.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that later. And they have ballistic skill 5.
5, yeah. Weapon skill.
Weapon skill 5. And these have?
Weapon skill 4.
Ah, the 4. Okay, cool. So these are hitting on 5s now.
Yeah. So
a lot of 6s. Nice.
Whoa.
Nice. That again, basically. Okay. And then looking for 4s.
Yeah, looking for 4 here. Re-rolling.
Looking on 4s, re-rolling. And that's the unit dead. Because these, even though these are rending 2 up, these are, going to AP2, the Lightning Claw is still AP3.
Yeah.
So they still go through. So that's another one dead, another one dead. That's the unit removed.
Okay.
Before I strike. I've only done 1 wound. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, my Rampagers are no longer there. Some dead bodies normally there. And we've wounded, obviously, one of the Chosen, which I did wound in the challenge. Now, that is the end of turn 2. Points-wise, I would score a point for this table quarter. I would score a point for that table quarter because I'm in this table quarter, and you don't have any line. That's not line, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, so I score 2 points here. You score 1 here, 1 there, and you've also killed something on a challenge. So you've got an extra 3 points.
Yeah.
So that takes you up to 6-3.
That's great.
That's not bad. Moving on to turn 3, I do get another 2 points, so you will see some reinforcements come in. And let's move on to turn 3, coming up next. Okay, we're back. Movement now over for turn 3, World Eaters. And obviously, again, this tactical squad, which is scoring tasty points, has stayed put. I have paid 1 reinforcement point to bring my Terminators in from my table edge. Obviously, they are troops, so it'll cost me 1. And then my Rampager squad is now hunting down this tactical squad and has basically flanked through this side using 3 reinforcement points, 1 for them being troops and 2 for flanking on this side. Apart from that, I have basically just shuffled up with my command squad and my Praetor to try and take on this really nasty squad. They do have 2-up armor on a couple of these models, so it will be quite tough to go rinse through, but this does have weight of attacks. It does have a lot of attacks when it gets in. I think it's got like 5 attacks each, re-rolling 2 wound as well, +1 strength for the chain axe, so it does become pretty tasty there. Now, let's go on to some shooting. Yes, I do have some pistols, so let's do some shooting coming up next. Okay, we're back, and before we get some shots, we have forgotten to do some intercepting. So both of them can actually do it because they've got their upgrades for that. So we're going to do 3 plasma wielding support squads. They are in rapid fire, so basically 6 shots coming in. They can only kill 1 though. Yeah. Because they can only see 1 Terminator. So
1 gets hot, and everything passes through, and now 2 up, but looking for 4s, okay? Yes. Okay.
So 1 2 up, which is a pass, and then 4 5 ups. No, so that is 1 dead, which would be this one here.
And I have to do the gets hot.
And then gets hot, yeah.
Ooh. Feel the pain.
Ooh,
One guy less.
Take 1 with him.
Yeah.
So 1 plasma is removed. Perfect. And then we do all the bolter fire. So we said 5 in total.
7 in total.
7 in total.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Let's go ahead. 3 up to hit.
And then force to wound.
Force to wound.
That is 4 wounds.
4 wounds, yeah.
2 up saves, 1
wound.
wound dealt. Not bad. 1 2 wounds is always good. And it has to be on this guy, which is the one I saw. Now, back to my shooting phase. I will be shooting. You could displace, meaning that you could move back your initiative if you want.
I'm going to stay there.
Stay there. Okay, so 8 shots, 4 and 4. Hitting on 3s and 4s, 2 wounds. That is 2 wounds there.
wounds.
And then the Praetor, 1 hits, 1 wound. So 3 wounds in total.
I'm
Do you want to do it on the Chosen or normal?
No, I'm going to use the
3 ups.
3 ups.
Okay. So 1 wound, feel no pain. From the Apothecary.
There's
No
one wound
pain.
that
So
is
1
in
more
there.
wound. Ooh, one of them was wounded, so it would have to go on him, wouldn't
On
it?
him, yes or yes.
Yeah, but you rolled, he had a 2-up save, so
Yeah.
that was fine, so he passed it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my shooting, nothing else to do. Charges, obviously things coming in from reinforcements can't charge. So we're going into the command squad. Do you want to brace? Do you want to become fearless?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so roll a leadership test. Obviously, if you fail, you fall d6 back.
That's all right.
Basically, you always want to do this because fearless is
Exactly.
huge. Let's charge in. And I'm in. So what we are going to do now is that there's a lot of attacks because I'm getting obviously a +2 attacks for each one for being a World Eater, and there's going to be a lot of rerolling. So we're going to do my attacks and your attacks off camera to speed things up. And what we'll do is we'll do the Praetor. So I'm going to challenge. Obviously, you're going to challenge with the Chosen.
Yeah, I'm going to do the Chosen.
And we can do that on camera, but we'll do all the rest of the attacks off camera because it is a lot of a weight of attacks. Okay, first of all, obviously at a higher initiative, because I am wielding my Praetor, your Praetor would go at initiative 5.
Exactly.
So let's do that quickly, really quickly.
Okay, 3 up. Here I'm re-rolling the ones, okay?
Re-rolling
because
ones.
you are having an independent character.
Independent character movement.
Re-rolling this.
Okay, so 3 hits, not bad at all. And then 4s.
4s re-rolling.
Re-rolling.
Re-rolling this. Only one
so
guy.
one is AP3. So I do have a 2-up save, so I'll do that on a 2-up. And then 1 goes through because there's nothing I can do. So that's perfect. So now we're going to do all my attacks and then come back for that. Okay, we're back and we've done a total of 24 wounds. I was hitting on 3s because my weapon skill is 5 and your majority is 4. And then I was wounding on 2s because obviously my Warlord trait gives me +1 strength. My chain axe gives me +1 strength, and I was re-rolling. So wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
That was crazy.
Weight of attacks, like I said. Now, you do have some 2-up saves, some 3-up saves.
Yeah.
One of them is wounded already.
Yeah.
But is he in the challenge? Is that the one in the challenge?
Yeah, that's the one in the challenge.
So it can't really go into him.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's do however you want then.
Let's go straight forward through tanking, okay? We're going to be tanking with...
so 2-ups.
Yeah, 2-ups.
With the 2-ups, okay.
2-ups.
Yep.
2-ups.
Perfect.
One wound. Feel no pain.
Feel no pain on that one.
Save.
Saves. 1 wound.
Feel no pain.
Passes. He's doing his job. 1 wound. Okay, so 1 wound.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to keep going.
Yep, 1 wound. Feel no pain. Oh, he's doing. The Apothecary is doing really well.
Saves it. I'm going to remove all this because it's getting messy. Save it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Save
Perfect. And perfect. So 1 wound dealt. Apothecary needs to be paid well. So that's all my attacks. Now we're going to switch off again and do all of Horus's attacks, and we'll come back for the same thing. I will do my saving throws after that. Okay, we're back and we've done all of Horus's attacks. A total of 4 dead going straight through with the rending, +1, so there's 1 wounded, and a total of 5, 3 AP wounds going through. So these are 2-ups here. So that's another 2. So that would be a total of 5 dead, +1 on 1 wound. So I am left, and 1 was on 1 wound already, so that would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still have my banner, +1 alive, and now we still have my Praetor and your Chosen to attack, which we're going to do on camera.
Exactly.
So my Praetor does have 4 attacks, +1 for being a World Eater, +1 for charging. So 6 attacks in total. Hitting on 3s. Mastercrafted. Ooh. And then 2s. Nothing there. So you don't have any...
I have nothing to do
so
there.
1 is dead, but these spill over because of SN rules. So 4 would be dead.
Okay, perfect.
And now you attack back.
I'm gonna answer you first.
Oh, wait, I might die because you would attack first.
Yeah,
so.
I have to. But we had that already.
Yes,
done,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
But maybe they don't go through. If you attack, if you kill me.
I don't think it's
Okay.
gonna be the case. So I'm hitting on 5s, okay?
Yes.
Rerolling the ones actually. So
Yep, because it's a character.
1 hit
Okay,
only.
so 1 hit. So he does survive at least.
He does.
And
reroll
reroll
him.
Yep.
Nothing happened there.
Okay, so 4 dead.
Yeah.
And
Chosen of the slain. 2.
yeah. Okay, so we're going to remove the dead and then count up the combat. We're back, and as you can see, it's my dice, meaning that I've lost combat by 4. Brutal it was. Obviously, I don't have Stubborn, don't have Phyllis. I do have a leadership of 10 because of Praetor or because of the Legion standard anyway. So I need a 6 or less to survive.
They get there.
They stay there. The good thing is, though, that I have won a point for killing something in the challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
So that wasn't bad at all. And I'm still there, but there's still too many there to survive. Let's see how that goes. The Thunderhammer did its job.
It
through.
saved you literally.
Yeah,
It
he has saved me by a lot. Perfect. So that was my turn 3.
Yeah.
We move on to your turn 3 coming up. Okay, we're back. Movement now over, and not a lot happening. Obviously, we've stayed stuck here in the middle room. Now, he's moved all his units here to put as many shots into the approaching Terminators, and then you have brought in your Contemptor for 2 points.
It's
So
coming into the game.
that's all your models now on the table.
Yeah, it's over already. I mean, I had no left.
Nothing left. None of us. Everything's on the table, actually, which is strange because in Zone Mortalis you sometimes have units that don't come in.
Yeah,
now,
totally.
you have also moved a bit some of the units to basically, you're trying to defend that tactical squad as much as possible.
That's the goal, definitely, because that unit is going to clear anything around.
That it touches, yeah.
And then I had to put the Mor Deythan sacrifice then, and also the Dreadnought in order to get some more survival thing, because the troops are really important.
They're very important. Perfect. Okay, so that's the movement. We're going to do a lot of movement-wise. I'm going to shoot back here.
Yeah, you can.
I'm going to shoot with my combi bolters into the plasma squads. Obviously, I am snap firing 2, 4, 6, 8. Hitting on 6s.
Rerolling.
Rerolling with twin links.
3.
That's 3 in total.
That's great.
4s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 3 up. It's okay.
Both save. Perfect. Okay, so that's my reaction done. Now we will get some dice ready and start shooting into the Terminators. Okay, we're back, and we're going to do the plasma first because we think that the plasma can probably annihilate that unit. So again, sadly, it's a bit slow, 2 at a time, and let's see how that goes.
Okay, 3 up to hit.
Oh, wait, you're doing the plasma first?
Yeah, I'm gonna...
2 at a time, because we need to, for the gets hot, like before.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
It's slow, but it has to be this way.
Slow.
Just in case someone gets a double that gets hot. Perfect, so 2 hits. 1 miss and 1 gets hot. 1 miss and 1 hit. 1 gets hot and 1 miss. I like this, carry on doing this. 1 miss and 1 hit. 1 gets hot and 1 hit.
A lot of gets hot, right?
Got 2 hits, finally. Now they're starting to hit fire. And 2 hits, perfect. So these are, you need to wound with those.
2 up, I'm looking for 4s.
Looking for 4s, really, yeah.
Okay. That wasn't nothing.
So that is, but wounding on 2s. So you did have a couple of 2 models. So 3 in total. 3 in total, I think it was. So 2 ups here, 1 wound. So I think that one is.
Yeah, that was 1 wound.
That one
already.
was wounded, right? And then I've got 2,
5,
3,
right?
4, 5 ups. So another one dead. So him and him are dead. Doink, doink. There we go. And then you do have to do 3 gets hots.
This is the painful part.
Okay, and the feel no pain?
Feel no pain.
No, one is gone with me.
Yeah.
And then you still have to do your 2
bolters,
bolter shots. There.
This one.
There we go.
This one, for example.
Okay, is it bolt pistols, right?
Bolt guns, actually.
Bolt guns, so
yeah,
rapid
actually,
fire, so
you're right.
two
with
shots
the,
each.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's bolt
Bolt
pistol
pistols.
with the Apothecary and also the Tech Marine.
Okay.
You're right.
So one hit.
One hit.
One wound. 2-up save. Oh, another wound. Keep on saving, failing those 2-ups. Okay, and now we do have 20, all the shots from there. So 20 shots, and you can do them all at the same time this time.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry about the...
Yeah, it's a horrible mechanic, but sometimes you can get 2 shots on one guy. And
yeah, you're right.
And it's better for you, because that means that you would always only kill one guy and not more.
Yes. 4, 5. Okay, it's all this.
Perfect.
3 up, okay?
Yep.
And let's go there.
Okay, that's not a bad first shooting.
That's
and then
right.
force to wound. Yeah, 7 wounds. Did you hear? Counting in Spanish and everything. 3, 6, 7. Okay, so 2 up. And that's
everything
saved.
saved.
Perfect. So that means that 2 of them do survive. I don't have to do any leadership tests, because obviously you fired from... what was that? This was your turn, right?
Yeah.
So I do have to do a leadership test. That's the end of your shooting, right? No more shooting. No, so I do have to do a leadership test, and that's fine.
Stay there.
Perfect. What else do we have? We're going straight into combat, right?
Yeah,
this time we will show you how the combat works, because there's less weight of attacks now. So let's get some dice ready and go into the center ground. Starting at highest initiative with the Praetor this time, we're not forgetting. And let's go. Let's do this, hitting on threes, because... and by the way, he has challenged, or I have challenged, and he's given me, again, one of those chosen to smash through. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Hitting on 3s.
I'm re-rolling 1s, okay? Just
and re-rolling 1s, no 1s again. And then 4s, looking for 5s really, but 4s.
Re-rolling 2.
Yeah. 4s, re-rolling. Okay, so 1 wound goes through, and then a 2-up save, which I fail. Didn't want that. Okay, so basically 1 is removed. Here we go.
Now same initiative, everything. So
same initiative, yeah. So do you? I just have basically 3 attacks from him.
Okay, good.
So I'll do that really quickly. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. No, wounding on 3s. Re-rolling. I don't need to. So three normal wounds, which you can do really quickly. So are you doing it on a chosen or normal guy?
Normal guy. Actually.
Okay, so 1 wound. Feel no pain.
Nah,
no,
one
so
wound
1
on
wound on a anyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, and now we do have all the other attacks.
Yeah. These are normal guys that are hitting on 5s. Okay. And this is one of the chosen of the Slain that is not on the challenge.
Okay.
So let's do with the guys hitting on 5s.
Perfect.
Re-rolling 1s, remember, okay?
Yeah, because the unit has a... So just 2. Just 2.
Yeah. Okay.
That wasn't very good. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, so 4 hits, and now looking for 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
Oh, re-rolling. Okay, so that is him dead, and then I would have to move 1 into my Praetor.
Yeah.
Because they do spill as soon as there's nothing. So a 4-up, that's a pass. Okay, and now you have your chosen. You have 2 chosen, right?
Yeah, this time is 2 chosens.
This one's the one that isn't in the challenge first. Non-challenge one first. Okay. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
And no,
5s.
At this point, no, because you would be attacking at the same time.
Oh, you're
so
right.
So that would have been still hitting on 4s.
Okay, let's go on 4s then.
2 hits, no rerolls, and 2 wounds.
2
4-ups.
4-ups, yeah.
1 wound. Okay, so I'm down to 2 wounds remaining on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 left.
And now we go into the challenge. I am unwieldy, so you strike first.
Yeah.
You do want to really hit here. That was good. Okay. 3 hits, that's exactly what you want. And then 4s, looking for 5s and 6s, because you want to take me to my invulnerable save.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to do that 2-up first, which is a pass. And now I need to pass one of these. 4-ups. Passes 1. He survives on 1 wound. And now it's my turn to smash back. So 4 attacks. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. Your weapon skill, hit weapon skill 6. Master crafted. And then 2s to splat. So that is another 3 dead. And I get another point for a challenge. 1, 2.
Where was the other chosen of this lane?
One of the chosen you don't want to get, right?
No.
You want to keep
it's
him
just
there.
the one in challenge. I was checking for.
Okay. So I am down to 1 wound remaining. There we go. I don't think there's anything. This is nothing now anymore, right?
No,
Because that would have been
gone
one
already,
of the
the guy.
Okay, so I've done a total of 5 wounds, I believe, because that was one of them was wounded.
Yeah.
And you've done a total of
7.
2, 4, 5, 6, right?
I made 3 wounds or 2 wounds to the.
So this would have been 2, and you've done 2 wounds into him.
Okay.
So that is 6, and I've done 5. So you still win by 1.
By 1, yeah.
Okay, because there's nothing. I've killed a total of 3. Yes, so you still win by 1. So my leadership is 9 this time. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Perfect.
You're still in the game.
Still in the game, and I get another point for a challenge.
Yeah, ooh, that was really.
That Praetor is doing really well.
I thought that he will be done already. For some reason, I thought that I had done more wounds than that.
No.
You know, the weapon skill is a really huge filter, right?
Yeah, it is. It's huge.
how it is.
It survives. That's how he's surviving, basically. Perfect. So that is the end of your turn 3. Points-wise, you score this one. You score that one. So 2 points there. I score this one. Pass my challenge. So I score 2 points. You score 2 points. And I don't think there's anything else that has happened. No. So 2 points each. We move on to turn 4.
4 already. Wow.
Okay, moving on to my turn 4 now. The score being 8. 8-6 at the moment. Just quickly check there. So I haven't moved with my Terminators just because I don't want him to react by firing. We've stayed put in the middle of it with my Praetor. Just a reminder, because of his Rite of War, if he actually kills my Warlord, he will be gaining an extra 2 tasty points there. And then over there, we've got the Rampagers now moving towards, obviously, everything that's on that side. And ready to charge. Now, before that, you will be suppressing.
Yeah.
With your
Mor Deythans.
Mor
Deythans.
Mor Deythans. There we go. So only snap firing, but obviously it is a free reaction, so why not? So we're gonna do the combis first, the Volkites or the bolters.
Yeah, the bolters first this time. So 10 shots.
Yep. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So hitting on 6s.
On 6s, you have no independent characters.
No, so no rerolling.
One hit only.
1 hit.
Maybe.
Wounding on 4s.
Nothing. And now the Volkites.
And now the Volkites. Which are strength 5, right?
Strength 5.
Okay.
So
again,
6s
looking
again.
for 6s, yeah. Just
Only
1 and 3s to wound this time.
Nothing.
I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this.
Obviously.
Okay, so that's the end of that. No shooting phase. If I shoot, the reaction was that you can displace, which I don't really mind. I'll get some shots in. So I'm actually going to go for the Plasma Squad first, because that's the one that's doing me the damage. Even though I really want to take down a line unit, that's the one that's doing the damage. So I'm going to fire into them. Do you want to displace?
I'm going to displace actually.
Okay.
The initiative, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to your highest initiative, so you can move out the way if you want.
4 only.
Yes.
I mean, the maximum one, this guy is going to be up to here, so.
Okay.
And the rest of the unit, I presume, is going to be just beyond that.
Okay. So we're quickly going to move everybody. We'll check line of sight and see if there is any. Okay, displace done. This Terminator can't see. This one can still see. So 2 hits, twin linked. That's 2 hits. And 2 wounds, please. 3 ups.
Oh, yeah. Feel no pain, okay?
No pain.
He's alright. No, he's dead, actually. 1
more is slain. Okay, so we remove 1 for the run. Now, the good thing about this place is that now my charge is a bit longer. So it is actually quite tasty on that side. We move straight on to charges. I'm going to charge my Terminator Squad into them. Do you want to... You've got 2 in the assault phase, right? So you can basically brace with both units and become 2 fearless.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I need there to charge?
So you're having 7 + 2, 9.
Okay. And that's an
You
11.
Wow.
Perfect. +2 as well because
Yeah.
of my Rite of War.
Yeah.
And then what do I need over there?
You have to add 2 again here, so it's going
Add
to be
2 because of?
because you're having the column in there, right? I mean, you're going to charge to what?
To the normal
Mor
one.
Deythan.
Yes, yeah.
That's 6 in total, so it's 4. You need a 4 only.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you're
Perfect.
in, definitely.
Okay, so in I go. Let's go straight into combat. Okay, starting on this side, I am unwieldy on both my weapons. The Tech Marine is also unwieldy, so we do have the normal attacks from the support squad and the Apothecary as well. So support squad first.
Yeah, let's do the support squad with 4 up. Looking for 4 up.
Yeah.
To hit. Okay,
Perfect.
that's a lot of attacks.
Not bad at all, and 4s to hit.
Four.
4s to wound.
Yeah.
Okay, just 2.
2.
So 2 ups. Ooh, and this is big because that means that I have 4 less attacks now. So he is now dead. Ouch. Okay, and now we do have your Apothecary.
Yeah, Apothecary, same as before.
Yeah,
4 up.
hitting on 4s. Nothing. Okay, and now we do have unwieldy weapons. So I do have 5 attacks on my champion. By the way, I would have challenged there. Who would you have accepted with?
I won't take a challenge with that guy after the whole experience because it's gonna be really.
So you would say no? No, you have to accept with someone, right?
Yeah, it has to be one. So
probably your sergeant, just your
yeah,
normal sergeant.
yeah.
Okay. So hitting on 4s and wounding on 2s. So he's dead.
Yeah.
No, more. You do have feel no pain on this. And 1 more would spill over. So you do have feel no pain.
I thought that it was, what weapon is it?
It's a power axe.
Okay.
Yeah. So feel no pain.
Feel
so
no
5
pain.
up.
Nah, he's
No,
gone.
and then feel no pain on this, on the one that goes for.
Another gone.
So
2
dead.
gone.
So these 2 are dead. And now you do have your Tech Marine now.
Tech Marine. So I'm gonna the axe attacks, and then this is the,
and then the
serve arm.
The snippy.
Yeah. Looking for 4s.
Okay.
And 3s to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound. And the serve arm.
Yeah.
Hitting and 2 up.
This is the one you want. I'm going to do the server one because it will instant kill me. No, it doesn't instant kill me. And then the power axe, 1 wound on him. Okay. So you've done a total of 3 wounds. I've done a total of 2 wounds. So you win combat.
By 1?
By 1.
You stay there.
I stay put there. I do get a point for a challenge, killing a point there, which is pretty good. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to do all my attacks on this side, which is a lot, especially with my phalanx blades, and we'll come back with the results if there's any surviving there at all. Okay, we're back, and the rampages have basically gone straight through. Just the phalanx blades by themselves have just done too much. +2 strength, because they do have furious charge as well, and rending on 4 up. Now, he did do 4 wounds in return because most of his units has the same initiative. Sorry, most of my unit has the same initiative as his. So we do have Artificer armor here on 4 rows. So 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and 2 up. That's all passed. Now, something that we want to say, and I want you guys to help at home is, if I do a challenge and he only has 1 character, can he say no to that challenge? We've said yes because there's nothing in the book that says otherwise. Basically, it doesn't say, there's nothing that says if there's only 1 character, you can't. But there is, the wording is a bit weird. So let me know how you guys do it. If there's only 1 character, can you not accept the challenge, basically? Because it's a bit, the wording is a bit weird. Anyway, that's a kill for me. Was that an elite unit?
Yeah.
That is 1 point for me for killing a elite unit. Obviously, I didn't challenge because he didn't accept. So I didn't get the point for that. That takes me up to 7, 8. Slowly getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. Okay, so now we go into the middle here. Your Praetor attacks first.
Yeah.
Hopefully you kill him. He's down to 1 wound remaining.
Yes. So 4 to hit.
4s to hit.
I'm re-rolling once, okay?
Re-rolling 1. Oh, he's angry.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 4s to wound.
4s to wound. Looking for 5s. Re-rolling.
I'm re-rolling those. Okay, so I'm going to do my 2 4-ups first, because that will basically make it quicker. I passed both. And then there is 2 2-ups here. I'm going to do one at a time to make you sweat a bit more. 2 up, 2 up. You still do have all the rest still.
Yeah,
So you
I
have
know.
1 chosen.
Yeah.
You want to do that chosen?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the chosens and everything, but the trick part here was if I would have killed him in that challenge.
You would have got 2 points.
Yeah, but it's not happening.
Okay, you can do them all together, right? Because my weapon skill is 6.
Yeah, it's gonna be 5 everything. So yeah, I'm gonna do
so you can do them all together. Yeah.
So 3, 4.
So you've got 3 guys and a chosen left.
Yeah.
No, 2 guys and a chosen.
2 guys, a chosen, and
an
the apothecary that I've never been using, to be
No,
honest.
you haven't been using, yeah.
It's alright. So 4, 8, and the chosen is 5 attacks.
Okay, because he gets an extra attack, right?
Yeah, he has
Okay.
3 base and 2 because of the Burning Talon. So
Okay, this Praetor is helping me
yeah,
win the game.
it's winning you actually.
He's winning the
you
game,
all.
yeah. Hitting on 5s.
Yeah, re-rolling ones. Okay.
Rerolling 1s. Ooh, there's a lot of one more there. Those are misses, miss. Okay.
Okay, 5 for now.
Ooh, a couple more. And then 4's rerolling. I think you've done it. I think you're going to do
I
it this
hope
time.
so.
Okay,
re-rolling. I'm glad that I'm re-rolling.
Okay, so 3 in total. So again, I'm going to do those really quickly. 4 ups, passed them all, and then there was 2 more wounds there. 2 ups, 1 2 up, 1 2 up.
Unbelievable. I mean, wow.
No, wait, we still have the apothecary. Let's not forget it.
Let's save the apothecary.
Three
Oh my
attacks
goodness.
now. 3 attacks.
Let's go there. 5. Oh,
All hits. Okay, and 4's rerolling.
yeah.
4's rerolling. Okay, 2 wounds, 2 ups. Can the apothecary do it?
I don't think so. Look at that.
He survives. Boosh!
Okay, you hit back 4 up to hit.
Hitting on 3s, right? What's your weapon skill majority?
It's
no,
4,
but
isn't it? It was a duel, actually. I have to challenge, but we haven't said or something that it was a duel.
No, but I don't mind. Do you want to do it a challenge?
It should
You
be
would
a
have,
challenge,
right? Okay.
honestly.
So hitting on 3s.
4s.
Your weapon skill is
6.
in the challenge. Because this is the Praetor.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 4s, Master
Actually-
Crafted. You have some more attacks, no?
Yeah, I
Okay,
forgot
we'll
to
do
do
them.
that.
We'll do them now. So this is 2 hits and 2's 2 wounds. But before this, so I've wounded twice, which will instant kill. Don't do those rolls yet. Do your extra attacks because you do get. What is it you get for being in a challenge?
If I'm in a challenge that we're rushing a little bit and we forgot completely. If I'm doing a challenge, I'm having +2 strength and +2 attack with the Praetor.
Okay, do you do 2 more attacks?
2 more attacks, okay? Hitting
Both.
and this again.
With
Rerolling.
+2 strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't want the +2 strength. Because, I tell you what, because +2 strength would make you wound on 2s, making you not re-roll. You know what I mean? So
tricky.
it's 2 2-ups, right?
2 up, yeah.
Okay. Passes.
Ah!
Okay, so I gave you 2 wounds now.
Saving on 4s.
For 1 at a time. Well, 1 at a time. Because the rest don't have. So if you fail 1, basically the second one is dead. So
let's go.
4 up.
Saved.
Dead.
Gone. Bam,
Okay.
bam, bam.
So I do kill another one in the challenge. There's nothing for me for Slay the Warlords. Guess what? That takes me up to 8-8. What a wrecking ball.
That guy
We
with
need to
the
name
thunder
him.
hammer.
I'm gonna let you name him.
My goodness.
Okay, so I win combat by how many wounds has he got?
4 wounds.
4 wounds. No, 3
wounds.
Three wounds. So you've lost by 3. On top of it all.
Goodness. Let's do it.
Okay, there we are.
Understand,
Double
understand.
1. Okay, so that was the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Another point, taking it now to 8-8 after all, and no Praetor there as well. Wow. On to your turn 4 coming up. Okay, turn 4 for the Raven Guard. What a cracker. This Praetor's basically now equal on points.
Yeah.
8-8, and I will be challenging again now for another point.
It's doing your game.
It's winning me the game,
Wow.
yeah. Or at least drawing the game for now. Okay, so everything has stayed put. Basically, he wants to get this quarter. I'm in combat here, we're in combat there, and he doesn't want to get Fury of the Legion with his tactical squad to get those 30 shots into it. And the Dreadnought obviously is going to fire his melters and then charge in. Perfect. So let's go on to shooting, straight into shooting.
Yes.
30 shots in total with the bolters and 2 melter shots from the Contemptor. So let's do that. Coming up next.
I'm gonna count
Oh,
everything.
you want it? Oh, you do it now? Yeah, let's do it straight in. How many dice do you?
30. I mean, I have 30, I think, so it's gonna
Okay.
be alright. So let's do on
Okay.
live so people can see the mess all the time.
Okay.
This is not the fun part of the game, definitely.
Especially when too many shots now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10, 10. There we go.
Group of 10. So this is
10.
30, okay?
Perfect. Okay, hitting on threes, and I could displace. I'm not going to displace. I'm just going to stay there.
Okay.
All yours. All yours.
Let's go there. 3 up to hit.
Okay. Remove the ones and twos. Ones.
You see any, this
One
two,
more. Yeah.
something else? I think
No,
it's
I think
everything,
that's okay. And then fours to wounds. I do have Artificer armor, but obviously I can only, it's an upgrade, so only for the armors. Okay, oh, that doesn't look very good. You're removing a lot of dice, which I like.
I don't. That
Okay.
one and that one. So in
So
total.
2, 4, 6, 8 wounds in total.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 6, 8. So I'm going to do 4 on Artificer armor, which is my max. 2 up. He's
Go.
dead, and then these are. Oh, no, I
No,
have.
he has another wound.
Another wound, yeah. So carry on him, and then that would be 4, and then I have to carry on him now because he is wounded. So 2 up, 2 up. He's dead, and a 3 up, and 1 wound. So
another one.
my meteor hammer is dead, and 1 is on 1 wound remaining. There we go. Okay, and now we do have 2 melters going in,
Yes. Hopefully.
which go straight through, hitting on 2
twos. They're
and
hitting.
killing on 2s.
Yeah.
There we
2
go.
guys,
So
yes.
2 more dead. So the one that's wounded is dead, and just take off leave the phalanx blades because they're quite good
Yeah.
against the dreadnought. So
Yeah.
an axe and 1 dead.
Perfect.
Perfect. So those are removed. That finishes off your shooting phase.
Yes.
As for charges, it's just your dreadnought going in.
Yeah.
I will brace here to become fearless.
Mm-hmm.
And I do become fearless.
fearless.
Okay, so let's move the dreadnought in, get some dice ready, and go into 3 separate combats. Okay, we're going to start on this because obviously it gets more exciting as we go. I think this is the most boring, then that one, and then obviously the Praetor again. So, first up, we have obviously the support squad and the... so I'm going to challenge here. Now, you do have 2, meaning that if you say no with one of them, the other one has to accept. That it does say.
I'm gonna take with the
Tech Marine.
Tech Marine. Yeah, let's
Okay,
go
cool.
with him.
So he's unwieldy. So I will strike first with my sergeant.
I have to attack first with the squad, right?
With a squad, yes, yeah.
6 guys, if I don't recall, but and also the Apothecary, right?
Yes.
Apothecary is 3, so hitting on 4s.
And wounding on 4s.
Yeah. 2,
One
1 wound only.
wound. Okay, 2 up save. Passes, and then the Apothecary.
Apothecary going on, hitting 2s and 4 again.
Oh, reroll that one. Reroll that one.
Nothing.
Okay, and then it's my turn in the challenge. Hitting on that.
Yes.
And +1 strength, so wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds. So you don't have an invulnerable save,
No.
but you do have feel no pain.
Yeah, feel no pain of 5. It's
No,
gone,
and
but
he is
he's
dead.
answering back.
But you attack at the same time.
Yeah, 3 attacks base as base, and also the serve arm. So
Separately.
hitting
3
everything.
hits, that's great.
3 up,
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Okay. Can I pass 3 5-ups?
No, please.
No,
Okay,
he's
well,
dead.
you should have done that with the Praetor before.
we both die, but we both get a point for a challenge.
Yes.
So we go up to 9 in points.
This is
Now,
really tight.
let's move on to the dreadnought.
Yeah.
We all attack at the same time. You can do your attacks, your 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
Because you do have 2 close combat weapons.
Yeah.
Perfect, let's do this. Hitting on
5s.
4s.
4s, actually. You're
4s, yeah,
right.
both
4s.
weapons kill 5.
2 ups.
2 dead.
Yeah.
Brutal 3, but
Yeah.
I don't have any save, so basically 4 wounds already done.
Yeah.
Now, my turn to strike with 3 attacks each. Hitting on 4s. 4s, 4s, 4s. And then looking for 4s. And do they reroll 2 wounds?
I
Do they
hope
have shred?
No, please no.
Do
That
they
would
have
be
shred?
awesome.
No, Rending and Duelist Edge.
That's another thing.
Yeah, Duelist Edge is in Duel. Okay, so looking for 4s.
Okay.
Oh,
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ups.
Okay, let's go. Let's see how it goes. 2 saves.
Okay, so down
wounds?
to 3 wounds.
3.
And I've lost 2. So do you want to remove 2 before we forget?
Yeah.
And then you charged me, I braced, didn't I? So I'm
Yes,
fearless
you're
there, so we
fearless
stay
now.
there. Okay, now we move on to here again.
Oh no, please.
The dreaded Praetor.
This is a nightmare.
So I will challenge again.
Yeah.
You will accept with your chosen?
Let's go.
Okay, now let's do your chosen first then.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the Chosen of the Slain and also all things together, but the Apothecary, okay? Because he's hitting on 5s anyway, so.
It's true because of the weapon skill,
Yeah.
yes. So you can do your other guys the same, yes.
5.
So you've got 3 guys in total, right?
Yes.
4, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacks.
13 attacks. For
Hitting on 5s?
Yeah.
Come on, Jose. 1 wound.
We can do this.
Okay, that's not
we're
bad.
rolling once, okay?
Yep.
Yes,
Ooh.
that's good. That's good.
That's very good. Very good. Okay, that one's there as well.
Okay, and now 4 up. I'm looking for 5s and re-rolling.
Okay. There. Okay, re-rolling. That's a wound, yeah. And 5 up again.
Okay, that's more serious now.
2,
I
3.
hope that the
1,
guy
2,
is
3,
gone.
4, 5. 5 wounds. 5 4-ups. Dun, dun, dun. No, he is perished. Nothing I can do because obviously he would be unwieldy, so I can't back. So that grants you 2 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking you up to 11-9. Wow. Okay, that finishes off your turn 4.
Exactly.
Points-wise, you do score 1 point here, 1 point there,
here,
taking you to 13. I score a point here, taking you to 10. So 10, 13 at the moment. And we need to roll to see if the game carries on.
Yeah.
So do you want to roll? On a 2-up, it carries on.
Yeah, it
Carries
goes
on.
definitely.
Perfect. Okay, so on to turn 5. Here we go. Okay, we're back. And we're actually not going to carry on. So what we've done is we've slowed it down a bit, counted up the points. At the moment, it is 14 to 10. No, 15 to 10.
15 to 10,
because
yeah.
we didn't count a couple of things. We didn't. So what we did is we actually gave him the challenge here because I told him to roll a d6. I said on a 5 and a 6, that was 3 models. On a 5 and a 6, it would have been the guy that killed him off in the challenge. He rolled a 6, meaning that basically he would have died in the challenge. So I gave him a point there. Gave him a point as well for killing a HQ model there. And then he scored 2 points for controlling these 2 table quarters on this side. So he's up to 15. I'm up to 10. So what we did is we actually calculated how many max points I could get. I would get 2 points for sure to see if the game carries on for 2 more turns. That's the max. We would even have to roll to see, so we might not even have a turn 6. So the max I could get is 2 points here and a point for killing that elite choice on that side. That would take me up to 13, which still isn't even enough to what you have. So I take out my hand. It is a win to Jose and the Raven Guard. Spoiler alert, who won the last game? Cover your ears if you haven't seen the game. Who won the last game? Was it me or was it you?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
know.
Oh, people need to go and see that.
yeah.
Okay. So a win to the Raven Guard. Let's talk about it all in the end of game conclusion. Coming right up. And there we have it, the end of the game, and a win to the Raven Guard. A win to Jose and a cracking game. 14-10 is when or 15-10 is when we finished. Could have been slightly different, but we'll keep it to that because obviously we finished the game at that point. But what a game. I think the first thing we need to talk about is the Praetor.
Yeah.
Someone needs to name the Praetor, something good. He died in honor and covered in blood as well because he took down, he actually made me still get into the game till the very last turn. Yeah,
it was getting you through the whole game. I would say it was carrying you the whole game. It was impressive.
Crazy. That round where he passed all his saves and was still obviously it's something that we were talking off camera. The spilling over in challenges is very good because it just makes for the game a bit more epic because things like this happen, right? If not, I would have just been killing 1, still losing combat, and I just like how it weighs. So if you've been playtesting our house rule, let us know. If you are a Horus Heresy veteran and have been playing, obviously, Horus Heresy 1.0, you would have seen that, obviously, that rule was in play there. Back to the game. Obviously, your second game in Zone Mortalis?
Yeah, this is the second game in Zone
How did you feel?
Mortalis.
Did you feel a bit more prepared for it?
Yeah,
More
it's
confident?
really. I mean, we were talking about that before, and we were saying that you really had to think in advance all the time.
All the time. It's great.
And
Even
great.
from the list, like the thinking starts in the list. It's not like the bigger normal games where you just fit as much as you want in and with what you want to play. And obviously there is a dynamic of tactics, but there is so much more tactical element in the build for Zone Mortalis than in the bigger game, isn't it?
Exactly.
Just because you need to know what's coming in, how many points you're spending, and it's great. Are you happy with your list?
To be the first time that I'm testing the Raven Guard in Zone Mortalis, definitely I'm really happy with how it works, because infiltration is quite powerful.
It is, it's great, and it just changes the mechanics so much.
You're treating all the time and playing a little bit mind games with the opponent, and that's quite cool in many ways, right?
You would probably add a retinue, right? We've been talking about that.
Yeah, the retinue is the only thing that I'm missing, because I haven't projected the army to have a Zone Mortalis army, to be honest. But retinue is a need definitely to play this game, so otherwise you're paying a lot of points just to get into the Praetor and another unit that you want. In this case, it was the Dark Furies. So it was 4 points in total just to get that unit in the field.
It was great. Now, obviously, we always talk about who the best unit in each side is. We know who it is on my side. It's the Praetor 100%. What would you say was your best unit for this game? Because it's different. Why? Because there's been like, you could just say the tactical squad in the back that has been scoring a point each turn. But was there anything else that you liked how it performed? The Volkite guys.
The Volkite guys and the Mor Deythans. Yeah, I mean, I think that you have a few units that they have been brightened through the game. And in this case, we have been clearing some big units with the Dark Furies, for example. It was really good, even though they got stuck in the last time. How are we going to call him in the end?
I think they should call him. I think we should wait and see.
Say a name. He deserves a really cool name.
Yeah, we need cool names. But just to point out that units in the back with the Volkites with the rending and that special rule, if that Contemptor would have just been freely roaming those corridors, that's when you are in trouble, I think. So it was great to actually see how potent they are, especially a unit of 5. Imagine a unit of 10. They just removed dreadnoughts from play.
Yeah, anything, literally.
Anything. Especially rending, remember, counts for vehicles as well. So the strength of a Volkite is 5, plus the 6, plus the D3 as well. So it's going basically into high armored vehicles as well. Bonkers. Anyway, that's the end of us. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Jose, thank you for joining me. Obviously, there's 2 games that you will see. You will actually see the Zone Mortalis first, or the bigger game against my Blood Angels second, and obviously the army showcase as well. So a lot of Jose coming in the next few weeks. I don't know what schedule it will be in, but you will see him on a couple of videos. So thank you very much. Thank you guys at home for joining us for today, and we'll catch you in the next Spy Report very, very soon. Goodbye.
Bye.